Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another. No, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Sketch Session. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. I hope everything goes okay, and I hope you all enjoy today's episode, because I know I'm excited. Who the fuck are you? Oh, I'm Ned. I live across the street. No, I don't know what do you want. What do you want? Well, I wasn't expecting any cameo.
I've always
in
been
this
around
video at all.
and walking and everything.
You know, you kind of look familiar. No, I don't think so. I mean, you are handsome, I give you that. Well, you're kind of handsome, man. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm here doing a video. Would you like to say something to the audience?
Sure thing.
Enjoy today's sketch session. Thank you.
Welcome to DrainToons. My name is Adrian Raya. I am a cartoonist, illustrator, and comic artist. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another sketch sesh, where I yap at the microphone, talking about a certain topic, whether if it's art related or personal related, and making some art all at the same time. So, what are influences? Let me tell you something on my personal behalf, that influences are a staple and a connection towards your work, and something that motivates you to do a certain thing that you're passionate about. And for me is art. You know, I love comic books. I love illustrators who are in different types of area of the art mediums. Painters, like I said, comic artists, cartoonists, pinup artists, illustrators, the whole works. In a way, it kind of does help you define your style, define your look, your bravado, if I may improvise on that sort of lingo. I think we've all heard that saying before, that other artists steal from other artists, which is sort of true, because originality really comes from originality. It's like you're paying homage or sort of a love letter to the artists that inspire you to create your own work. It's not stealing, it's more like observing the details, figuring out what makes an artist's style tick. Some of the great artists take from one another. That's the circle of life, or should I say the circle of creativity. Like I said before, it's like paying homage to this beautiful thing, this beautiful piece of art that this artist did for some reason, and for that reason created a spark inside of you that you wanted to go and create something just like that. In the comic industry, it's called swiping, where it's not necessarily stealing an idea, but taking an idea that's already been done before, but putting your own spin on top of it. That's what creates originality. It's definitely a process that everybody goes through, but it's how every artist learns on how to build that style, that look that defines you as an artist. It's all about progress. Progress, to me, is a key to unlocking your full potential with the work that you choose to produce in any other fashionable medium. We copy from a young age, and then we go on to create some of our own work buried deep inside of us, and we somehow figure out a way to bring that onto the blank piece of paper or a canvas, whatever you prefer to work in. This part is probably where it's going to be a little bit over the top, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Consume everything. Consume media. That includes comic books, regular books, movies, animation, anime, which is also the same thing as animation, music, and also life. It's very important that we absorb everything around us because this is the key to stay inspired, to keep us motivated, wanting to create more and exciting things that people would love to see. I bet you any money people who are watching this video are YouTubers themselves, and they probably look at some of their favorite YouTubers who are doing a sort of type of content that inspires them to do the same thing. That's an influence. Except you, the YouTuber, likes to put their own narrative on the said topic. Am I getting through you? I hope I am. The bottom line is that we consume all this media. Therefore, this gives us a passageway to make our own unique approaches to said art form, where this might even pass on to the next generation and get them to pursue the same thing as the cycle continues. Definitely a process that everybody goes through, but it's how every artist learns on how to build that style, that look that defines you as an artist. It's all about progress. Progress, to me, is a key to unlocking your full potential with the work that you choose to produce in any other fashionable medium. We copy from a young age, and then we go on to create some of our own work, buried deep inside of us, and we somehow figure out a way to bring that blank piece of paper or a canvas, whatever you prefer, to work in. Inspiration is very crazy sometimes, but it's also the best thing for an artist. I have many influences, many influences. I can name a few, just not a lot, because we'll probably be here all day. I'm inspired by the works of Wally Wood, Harvey Kurtzman, Tex Avery, Chuck Jones, Johnny Craig, Jack Cole, just to name a few. It's okay to be influenced by other artists because that's how you go on to create your own ideas, your own original ideas, by being inspired by the artists that impacted you onto your life and how you approach your own art. Which brings me to my next thing that I'm going to say, and that is, nothing is original. Hear me out. One idea comes from another idea that already existed. You think Thomas Edison came up with the idea of electricity on his own? Of course not. There was way more other people that were way ahead of him before he decided to come in, take the idea, took the whole concept and went full throttle with it and became a worldwide invention that's well known to this very day. One great idea is always birthed by another idea that's already been around, but it only takes one person to come in and completely revolutionize the concept that heads towards the future. It doesn't conclude from point A to point B. It just keeps on coming and going, and eventually that one specific hit could impact the entire world. That's why inspiration is key, my friends. It just keeps us motivating to create more and more exciting things for the future of creativity. And of course, you can have all these influences, all these artists that you look up to, but also not just to have fun, but experiment. Always experiment with new ideas and new concepts. It doesn't have to be original, but it can only be original to you. And that's all that matters, is that you keep on going, so that way the world is filled with more creative people that can fill in this unnavigable void that we call creativity.
there you go, folks. Another illustration done and another sesh completed. And now here's the final results. I gotta say, I really liked how this really came out to be, how the colors and how I really experimented with the secondary colors, as you can see right there, that I was trying to mess with. I didn't want it to make it too bright or too saturated, just enough to point it in the middle where it seems very warm and also colorful as well. And that's a cut. Ow! I keep stabbing myself with that. What the? Oh god, I really need to start putting that stuff away in the back. And here's the original. Oh, this has nipple on it. And here's the original piece right here. But if you can tell something's different, the trees are a little different. I really wanted to just, fix the trees a little bit on the top because, I feel like it was going to be more distracting the viewer's eye. I wanted to just keep it really simple from like as I did with the finished version right here on the side of my screen here. Anyways, what do you guys think about my riff on influences? What are your influences? Do you guys have any particular art influences that influence your work? Leave them in the comments down below. If there's another topic you want me to discuss in our next sketch sesh, please leave your topics in the comments below. I'll probably turn one of those topics into a video. And that is it. Thank you so much for coming through into the sketch sesh. If you guys enjoyed our sketch sesh today, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel for more sketch sessions and more videos too as well in the future. I'm trying to grow this channel so that way we have more of a bigger community, so that way this channel can turn into something more extravagant in the future. And of course, I'm going to be doing the plugs. I don't really like to do the plugs, but hey, this is YouTube. We got to do the plugs, if you know what I mean. If you guys enjoy my work and you'd love to see more of my work, please hit up the socials right here. They're on this screen and also on the links in the description below too as well. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on not Twitter, Blue Sky, Tumblr, the works. So if you guys are a fan of my work, please support your boy over on those social media platforms. That will really help me a lot. Also, if you love comics, I make comics. Support my work on Webtoons at webtoons.com/DrainToons, where you will see some of my comic book work on there. Support your boy on Webtoons. Again, that's webtoons.com/DrainToons. Link is also in the description below. Anyways, thank you so much for coming through to the sketch sesh. And until I see you in another sketch sesh, please do me a favor. Stay creative and AI. Alright, I just wanted to say that. AI. I don't give a shit. If you're an AR lover, suck.